name is OSATUYI. I'm a registered nurse and I graduated from School of Nursing at OSATUYI in 2017 as a registered nurse, and I currently work in a care home in Wolverhampton, United Kingdom. Thank you. Yes, next on board for FCN Southwest Zone is the alumni reunion that is happening just in a short moment from us now in this month of January. I've heard about it, I've attended many times, and I'm still going to attend this year. Although I may not be physically present, but I will be virtually present at all time because I need to be blessed as well. Thank you. Yes, about the Ministry of Reconciliation of Christians on the social media now, when everybody has a YouTube channel or everybody has an Instagram account or a TikTok account. And I would say, number one, we must know whom we believe, because knowledge is expedient, and not just only expedient, it's on that premise we are going to have victory. So if you want to minister Christ on the social media, we must have the knowledge. Knowledge is not just about awareness, it is an experience. Knowledge is an experience spiritually. So you must have experienced that Christ that you are trying to witness, and we must value excellence as we portray Jesus Christ. And another question I would like to ask everybody is, to what extent are we to look like the people of the world before we can convince people of the world to be like Christ? The answer is actually diplomatic, but we should not be the world before we convert people of the world to be godly. We're not just coming up on social media to minister Christ without knowing our boundaries. Boundary is very, very important. We should not just because people are doing it, and this is what we want to do as well. Yeah, I think that's sufficient enough, and we must also pray. Pray before you post that post. Pray before you make that video, and let people be blessed from what you post. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, my prayer for FCN always is that FCN is a school, and that FCN will not lose its schooling ability. FCN is a place where people and giant has been made, and that FCN will always be a platform where people are raised. And at the same time, is that people who are raised in FCN will not later become a staff for FCN, because it has happened many times. So I would pray again that the sort of FCN in nursing profession and in the end time revival, the Lord will make it more glorious, and that the seed God has raised in FCN will become great and much more greater. My edifying word for you viewer that I always say to people is that it will soon become a story. Whatever you're experiencing, maybe positive or negative, it's going to become a story one day. If you're experiencing a tough time, it's going to become a story. If you're experiencing something like a contract or something new or an advancement, it's to soon become a story. So what actually makes sense is what you do in between the gap. What you do when you are experiencing that good news. What do you do when you're experiencing that bad luck? So it may not be a bad luck, so to say, but that bad news. So it is imperative for you to know that everything will become a story. Even you become a story one day. You become history, and you have a biography about you. Then that's a story. So what you do now is imperative. Thank you. I remain my humble self. I'm Isaiah.